Hey guys, my name's Luke Sharon, and I'm kind of opinionated. So, like any stable person, I made a podcast. Um, Today we're gonna be talking about something. I don't know. I don't know what we're going to be talking about quite yet. But let's spin the wheel of randomness to find out. Let's give it a spin. And it is in the next 20 years, where do you see yourself? Okay, well, in the next 20 years, I see myself, possibly being a trillionaire on Mars. That is my plan, to become a trillionaire on Mars, because that's something. No, I actually see myself becoming maybe an actor. I know that's kind of like a common field to go into, and it's very how can I say this? There's a lot of random people, not random people, but just a lot of not, random people just like saying, "Oh, I want to be a movie star, or I want to be I want to be this, I want to be a TV show star," and they don't know the logistics of it. And I've tried to break into the medium, or how can you say it, and I just haven't been able to 100%. I mean, I've gotten one job out of the maybe 3 years I've been doing it. Maybe it's my agency, but we'll figure it out. Okay, next topic is aliens. Okay, do I believe in aliens? I'm open to it. Like, if aliens came to Earth, I would believe that aliens came to Earth. I know that's far-fetched. Um, but I bet you some people wouldn't believe if aliens came to Earth. They would be like, no, aliens didn't come to Earth. Bunch of baloney. Okay. Yeah, that's my stance on aliens. Like, if there's 100% evidence that aliens exist, okay, aliens exist. I'll give them that. See, that's what I mean. Okay. Next, coffee. Do you like coffee? Absolutely not. Coffee is disgusting. I don't understand how people can, like, oh my goodness. Coffee is like if someone decided, "Hey, I'm gonna rot some random bean that I found in the forest, and after I do that, I'm gonna put it in some boiling water, extract the brownness of the beans, and make bean water." You're literally drinking bean water. I can make coffee beans into baked beans, and I bet you somebody would eat them. Coffee sucks, and not sucks. I mean, the one drink at Starbucks that's basically a milkshake and has like little to no coffee in it. That's my jam. Not even coffee. Coffee. Everybody's like, coffee doesn't have a taste if you add so much sugar, and yeah, it does. What are you talking about? So you can drink. Okay, this is so I grabbed the most sugary drink at Starbucks, but it has coffee in it. I drink it. I can't taste it at first, but the aftertaste is so bad. It's so bad because you can taste the coffee. The aftertaste is horrible. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's see what the next topic might be. Travel. What countries have you traveled to? Well, not many. I haven't traveled to many, let's just say that. The furthest I'm going is actually in April, and I'm going to New York, and that's going to be a fun time. Um, do you speak any other languages? Hola, amigo. Okay, I bet you believe me for a second that I spoke Spanish. No, I don't speak any other languages. Though I want to learn Italian, or Spanish, because I feel like that would just be two great languages to learn, because it is a common. Both of them are pretty common, or even in French. Yeah. So, okay. So that was all of the spins for the wheel of randomness. Let's go. What's my favorite movie? This is the last one. Favorite movie or TV show ever? You know, you might slap me for this one, but Endgame was. I loved Endgame. Endgame was great. Or Civil War. Or a TV show. Okay, my favorite TV show would probably be The Good Place. I absolutely love that show. And favorite book? Series of Unfortunate Events. The 12th book was probably the second book was probably my favorite. I liked the Pentanum or Pentanate Pearl or whatever it was, but I like the snake one. Oh, I mean, I like the snake one so much more. Just because the reptile room is just so good. I love that book so much. Okay, so let's look up interesting conversation topics. Oh, while I'm on that, if you want to be on my podcast because you feel like you're an interesting person, please, shoot me an email at the kinda opinionated podcast at gmail.com. Again, that's the kinda opinionated podcast at gmail.com. If you just think you're an interesting person, you don't have to be famous, you don't have to be a big celebrity. To be on my podcast. You can be average Joe, but something's different about you, you're on my podcast. While I'm on that subject, I've emailed like 40 celebrities or people who have been on podcasts recently. Not one of their managers or them have responded to me. I don't understand why, because we have 140 views on all of the platforms we're on combined. I don't get it. It would completely change their career. However, that was a joke. I just want somebody to be on my podcast. We'll do it through Discord or Skype or one of those things, and we'll figure it out. We'll have a grand old time. Let's see what's new in the world of breakfast. What's new for breakfast? Dr. Oz, okay? Dr. Oz himself said that breakfast was a sham, okay? And that article is from the most reliable news source on the internet, TMZ. That's the most reliable source. That's where I get all my information from. TMZ, the most reliable news source on the internet. Also, from the most reliable news source on the internet, TMZ, we have Mark Wahlberg saying that Dr. Oz is dead wrong about breakfast. Okay, that's cool. Let's see what else new. What's new for breakfast? What else is new? New restaurant opens. Okay, that's cool. Dried fruit, oats and coffees. Okay. Oh, okay. New mayor talks about policy at Savannah breakfast meeting. Okay. Impossible Foods is ramping up on the plant-based breakfast battle with a new breakfast sandwich at Burger King. That sounds absolutely disgusting. A plant-based pork substitute? But I thought it was ham. No, not... I almost looked really stupid. I thought it was cow. I thought the patties were cow. My whole life is a lie. Okay, anyhow. Next is beans for breakfast. Egg replacement innovations puts egg replacement. Wow. They're really going all out. They're going to start a breakfast political discussion about whether we should get rid of eggs and replace them for beans or get rid of beans and replace them for eggs. Either one sounds absolutely fine for breakfast. I mean, if I had to eat some beans for breakfast, you know what? I'd eat some beans for breakfast if I had to. If it's the last resort I'd buy some beans for breakfast. Okay, next up is what's new for lunch, because I'm out of ideas. And you know the best way to for ideas to grow is just go off of it. Okay, burger, mustard, banana. It's not lunch, it's your new reading list. What in the world, Wall Street Journal? What is that supposed to mean? Well, if you click right here, I can tell you. Okay. Okay, I'm not gonna read that. That's like a whole essay, and I don't really want to read an essay. Not because I'm not. Okay, whatever. Benefit concert planned for school lunch aid. Ooh, who? By by Hartford Courant. Okay. Rockville High School in somewhere. Talmadge, I think. No, that's somebody. Anyhow, they're doing a concert to help lunch aid. If you're in Rockville, then go on and support the concert. I don't know where Rockville is. Rockville. Where is Rockville? Rockville is in Maryland. Okay, that's cool. Okay, next up is what's new in dinner politics. Okay. Baby Yoda. Anything with Baby Yoda has to be fantastic. Okay. A drink place is selling a Baby Yoda cocktail. If I was old enough to drink, I'd be drinking the Baby Yoda cocktail every single night. Quote me on that. Luke Sharon would drink every single night if Baby Yoda was in it. Oh, no. Baby Yoda was inside the drink? Probably not. That's kind of rough. Okay. Okay, after we did lunch, breakfast, dinner, we're gonna do what's new in... I see a lot of fancy people talk about stocks. Let's talk about stocks. Stock market crash. Oh, goodness. Possible recession. Didn't they say that in 2018? Like, around that time? Reliable Buffett indicator flashing. Oh, goodness. Well. Buffett indicator crosses danger zone for global stock market. Oh, no. Okay, so possibly. Okay, Trump blames Iran for crash. Okay, that sounds like something he would say. No offense to anyone that likes Trump. I'm just saying that, like, that whole Iran thing, they just need to work that out. They need to just get in a room, Donald Trump and the other guy, not the guy he killed, but the guy who's now in leader, and they just need to talk it out, have a grand old time, have a cup of coffee or a cup of tea, and you know, just talk it out and see how they can fix this. Okay, that's my stance on that really heavy subject. Okay, so a lot of people are saying that the market crashes in 2020. I would not be surprised, because it's been a couple of years since the Great Recession in 2008, I think. Was that called the Great Recession? Anyway, something happened in 2008, and If that happens again, I don't know. I think it'd be even worse, possibly. We don't know. We'll see. That just reminded me of a song, but I'm not going to sing it. Danger Zone. Actually, I am going to sing it. So I can't make any money. Which I'm not making any money. Because I don't have 1,000 subscribers. Or whatever. But if I was going to make money, that couldn't be on it. Fun fact. Okay, continuing. That's my thinking sound. It sounds like if you're calling a cat, you're like, come here. Come here, little kitty. What could I talk about next? Okay. I also see people talking about houses. So, I was thinking about making a house, and, okay, hear me out. No, it wouldn't be a house, it'd be my dad actually told me this, and I think it's a fantastic idea. So you get, 700 people, and they all donate, maybe, give or take, $400 each, okay? And they all pay off, the person's mortgage until everybody's house is paid off, if you get that. It sounds awesome, but, then you still have to pay it, and then it kind of gets sketchy, you know? I don't know, man. I was thinking about it, and it actually sounds pretty cool, but I don't know. Okay. Yeah, tune in every Saturday and Sunday to watch the newest, the Kinda Opinionated podcast. I feel like someone needs to make that. The Kinda Opinionated podcast. Bum, 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 bum. Someone make that into a song, absolutely, please. Please, I beg of you to make that into a song. Okay, well, let's see what podcasts are thriving and what podcasts aren't thriving. Okay, on the bottom of the list is the Kinda Opinionated. Oh, is that our podcast? Is on the very bottom? Wow, that's a joke. Our podcast is on the very bottom. I don't even know how we got on Spotify, to be honest. I woke up one day and I'm like, we're on Spotify now. That was cool. So I could be on Google Podcasts, but who is actually listening to Google Podcasts? It's probably 700 people, and I'm just I could probably use all those 700 people. Sorry, I'm just getting a little tired. Okay, number 1 is the Joe Rogan Experience, of course. My Favorite Murder. Okay, yeah. And then a whole bunch of, Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend. Conan O'Brien, if you're watching, I would absolutely love if you were on a show and I was on your show. You know, we could do a little trade. You can be on my extremely booming show, okay? And then I could be on your podcast and your actual talk show. You know, I feel like that would just go fantastic. Okay, we have 7 NPR things. Planet Money, Hidden Brain, Up First, Fresh Air. Okay, NPR. Anyhow, okay. Number 40. Wait, don't tell me. Okay, NPR. The Generation Y podcast. Ooh, that sounds sketchy. Well, I just said that really weird. Wait, so you're telling me if I made a podcast, okay, and it was called the Generation Z podcast, I'd get as many things as this guy? You're telling... Really? Wow. Huh. You know, to be honest with you, if this entire thing blows up, overnight one day, you know, I'll finally get a guest on my show and I'll be so happy. That's my goal, to get an actual guest. Either in real life or in Discord or Skype. Okay. Next up on my brain. Next up on my brain. Oh, that might be the title. We don't know. We'll have to figure it out. We'll have to figure it out together. We'll have to figure it out. I just made up that song. The thing about Pam. The thing about the indicator from Planet Money. Ooh. What the F with Mark Maron podcast. In the dark. Pod save the world. Ha ha ha. That's funny. Okay. Now, a lot of these podcasts are like 2 hours and 1 hour, but after the 1 hour mark, it starts to get kind of, how can I say this? Kind of awkward if you talk to yourself for an hour. So that's why they all have guests. See, if you look at one of them, like the number one, the Joe Rogan Experience, he always has somebody he's talking to, unless he's like talking about something that happened to him. Like, I'm looking through all of his shows, and I don't see one right now that doesn't have somebody on it. So I'll do a 1 hour special. If someone wants to be on my show, I'll give them that. Okay, it's been fun. It's been 21 minutes of fun. And, this is Luke Sharon on the Kinda Opinionated podcast, and I'm signing off. Saranada. Is that the correct term? Whatever. Adios, amigos. Bye-bye. Have a fantastic rest of evening, day, or night. I stole that from somebody, and I don't know who, but we'll figure it out, and we'll have fun. Okay, guys. This is Luke Sharon. Luke Sharon signing off, and yeah, okay. I'm gonna stop.